Hi, I'm Laura, I'm 23 and this is my Mind Mental Health Selfie. I was recently diagnosed with bulimia after a short stay in hospital, although I can remember my first binge purge cycle when I was 12. Um, Alongside the bulimia comes depression, anxiety, low self-esteem. I couldn't even bear to look at myself in the mirror, and I can remember thinking, I have a good life. I couldn't understand why I was feeling the way that I was, and that just added to the guilt and the self hatred, really. So I started self harming, and it got to the point where I was going to bed every night and just hoping that I wouldn't wake up. It's a very dark and lonely place when you're stuck inside your own head. Um, but it does get better. It's not an easy road to recovery, shall we say, but it's definitely worth it. Um, the good days don't always mask the bad days, but at the same time, the bad days can't diminish the good days either. And so when these good days come along, you have to make the most of them, and they'll soon become around more frequently, which is quite nice. However, bad days do still happen, and they can be rough, and I think it's important to realise that, but to be able to face it and deal with it, and not just hide yourself away. And the best thing I found for that was surrounding myself with people who cared. I didn't necessarily have to understand exactly what was going through my head, but at the same time, you know, just being around people made like a massive difference. Um, and also, with the help and support of my friends and family, I started seeing professional help, and that has helped a long way into feeling better. I'm about to start CBT this year, and I've finally found some medication. It took a while to find the right one, but now I have. It feels 10 times better. Um, the important thing with that as well is to be open and honest with them. The more your care team know, the more they can help. Another thing that I found is exercise is great. It gives you time away from like daily stresses of life, but it from an eating disorder point of view as well, it kind of reduces like my urges to binge, and therefore my urge to purge isn't as bad either. Um, I think the main thing, or something I've learned recently, is realizing just how common low mood and anxiety is. Um, you know, a lot of people don't realize that, and just talking things over can stop things escalating into something more serious. Um, so yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope I helped.